Welcome to Craftify AI tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to create your own template for making the same similar type of content over and over. That way you can preserve the way it looks, the way it sounds, all of these different details. You can create a template. So let's get into it. We're going to start off by going to create a social media post. However, I go ahead and say now, everything that we're going to do for the social media post is the exact same process for doing the same thing for an email. So it makes it even easier to do both of these. But I'm going to show you with the social media posts. Now, when you choose to create a social media post, you'll see this page and it should come to either the predefined templates or my templates. My templates, this is what we're creating. We're creating templates that you can reuse the same idea or the same concept to go forward for your next posts. Now, you can also use a predefined template if you need some help. We've got a lot of them here that the Craftify AI team has created for you. All right, so we're going to just start from scratch. And first of all, I want to go ahead and say you can create a template for all of these different things, okay? And you can do it all at the same time as well. However, when we are editing the visual side, you have to remember to come and edit the Instagram post and create that template. And then also come to the TikTok one and then save that template as well as the visual, because all of these create very different types of posts and different dimensions, for example. So I'm going to only show you one, but it is possible to make this template for multiple types of different social media. Now, you want to go ahead and work this as if you're making an actual post. So choose what type of visual that you want to make. Choose your post objective. Do you want to educate, promote, etc.? And then you want to use your topic. However, you want to have a generic topic, something that can be replicated easily over many different posts and not and be able to easily be adapted or worked. So for example, I will say tell a story based on a color. And I will have a color series every Thursday. I'll talk about a different color on my social media. This is for an art studio, so it works perfectly for this. And I could also come in later on and personalize this if I want, but I want all of these posts to just be easily accessible to be talking about color. Now you can also go to edit your call to action advanced, but for the purposes now, I'm just going to go ahead and craft. Okay, here we go. We have our post here on the right hand side. So I'll go ahead and look at this preview. It'll give us the post here, and then it'll give us all of the information here. So now let's make a template based off of this post. Come up here and choose edit and visual. This is going to create the template. Now we're going to create the template for just the visual side. And you can see here in this section, you should be able to already see some templates that I've made, and then also some predefined templates that we have made at Craftify AI to help you out. Now let's go ahead and personalize this. This is how the generic post works. So let's add something to make this look special. Now we can take this link, for example, and pop your logo into your post. What's nice about this link section is all of this is related to your business profile. So if anything changes in your business profile, it will automatically update in all of your templates and also in this area too. So it's really seamless. I'm going to go ahead and give this a background so that we can see the logo. So every time it shows up with these elements. So anything that you add into this, it's going to show up every single time you work with this specific template. Now, let's change these colors. Maybe you don't want to have this background at all. We can go ahead and delete that. No, actually, maybe I like it, but I want this background color to be one of my brand colors. So we can choose this link section here. You can choose a brand color that's a part of your um, profile. And then I'm going to move this up. Can move things around. And I'm going to change the font here. I can make it any font that you like. Maybe there's one that's a little bit more fun. It's a little bit big. Anyway, you can play around with your own fonts, choose all of these options, and now this is very generic, but you can create anything you want with this design, okay? And that way, when you come to use this template again, it's going to pop in your new photo, new text, new information, but keep some of the same style and design here. So I'm going to go ahead and save the template, and we're going to choose Save As up here and then choose New Template right here. Now you want to give your name to your template. So I'm going to say Color Theory. That works for me. And click Save. Here we go. All right, and then we come up here, we should see it pop into My Templates area. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click Add to Craft now. And in our craft, we can create a template based off of this craft as well. So not just the visual image, but also all of the content and the information based off of that original topic. So to do that, if you like what you see here, go ahead up here in the right-hand corner, you'll see Template, choose that, and then choose Save As New. Automatically, Craftify AI will make a template name for you and a description. And then down here, you can choose which parts of this post to apply to the template going forward. Do you want the extra instructions in the advanced settings area? Do you want the topic to stay the same? And because we've already created the visual design side, it's already linked that template directly to this type of post as well. So at the end, you can choose a custom tone if you want it to be different from that one of your business profile, but leave that unchecked in the case that you want to just use the one from the business profile. So it continues your brand voice. Now choose Save Template, and here we'll be redirected, and you'll see here it is. We have our new template right here. And so we can work with this at any time automatically. It's going to pop in the same information that we had from before. And if you're ready to make another post, just click Craft and create a new post. So the same exact rules apply for email. It's the same thing. You create the email, save the visual template, and save the template for the email style. And then you can always recreate that same email, maybe update some different things or personalize it afterwards. However, it helps you to not have to think as hard by creating some templates that you can reuse over and over again. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and happy crafting!